Hello everyone! Welcome to another episode of Usapang Pantahanan. We hope and we pray that everybody is in good health, and of course, lalo na ngayon na Women's Month, lahat ng kababaihan ay matapang, matatag at of course, maluwag at malaki ang pagmamahal sa pamilya. Mami Fem, Happy Women's Month!
Yes, Happy Women's Month to you, Mami Narlene, and of course sa ating mga avid listeners ng Usapang Pantahanan. Kamusta na po kayo? Nami-miss na namin kayo. At don't worry po mga kausapan kasi marami po kaming inihanda ni Mami Narlene sa mga susunod na buwan. And for this day, atin pong pag-uusapan. Okay, ang pag-aalaga ng ating mga sarili, lalong-lalo na po sa mga kababaihan. Pero this is applicable din sa lahat. Yan. At tayo po ay lubos na nabiyayaan na naman, Mami Narlene, ng ating resident doctor na si Dr. Cristina Bautista Deiro. Si Dr. Cristina Deiro ay ipinanganak mula sa Pasig. At siya po ay belong to a family of farmers. And she graduated with a biology degree from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and a medical degree from UERMM. Yan, in 1985. And she married to Ernesto Deiro Jr. in 1986 at the Manila Temple, Philippines, at meron po silang 5 anak at mga apo, at 3 apo. And she has a home-based clinic called the Small Clinic. Ang ganda naman ng ibig sabihin ng Small Clinic, Mami Narlene, no? Ibig sabihin nun ay special medical assistance for the Lord's laborers. And she is presently the regional coordinator of Bountiful Children's Foundation for the Philippines, Cambodia, and Mongolia, working to eliminate malnutrition in children 0 to 5 years old. And she loves to go for early morning walks and work in their vegetable garden with her husband. And she's also a mental health advocate. Yan. So, pakinggan po natin ang mga habilin ni Dr. Deiro sa atin regarding the 7 pillars of self-care.
Blessed day to you, Mommy Fem and Mommy Narlene, and to all our dear viewers. Happy Women's Month. And because it is Women's Month, I would like to share with you something about women's health. And I hope that this presentation would be an encouragement and a reminder to all of us to take better good care of our health and the health of those we love. O di ba't kadalasan ay tinatawag tayong mga Wonder Woman or Superwoman dahil sa dami ng mga ginagawa natin? Minsan pa nga ay tinatawag tayong mga stunt women dahil magaling tayong mag-multitasking. Minsan naman ay hinihingi pa natin na sana ay 2 ang katawan natin at 10 ang mga kamay. Kaya nga, sabi nga nila, bawal magkasakit. Kapag nanay ka, pwedeng magpahinga pero bawal magkasakit. Kaya naman dapat ay hindi lang pag may time, kung hindi dapat ay bigyan natin ng time ang pag-aalaga sa ating sarili at ang pagpapacheck up. So narito ang mga kailangan natin na check-ups at health screening. Ang una na dito ay ang blood pressure. Kung normal naman ang ating blood pressure sa mga ages na 18 to 30, pwede tayong magpa-check ng BP kahit na every 2 years. Pero pag tumungtong na tayo ng 40 years old o kaya ay may history tayo ng hypertension at heart disease at diabetes, ay every year na tayo magpapa-check up ng blood pressure or mas madalas pa. Ang normal blood pressure ngayon ayon sa American College of Cardiology ay dapat below 120/80. Ang mas mataas na doon ay tinatawag na elevated blood pressure. Kapag nag-blood pressure tayo ng 130/85 or 89, that's stage 1 hypertension already. If our blood pressure is 140/90 or higher, then that's stage 2 hypertension. Remember, even if we have no symptoms, wala tayong nararamdaman, hypertension can be a silent killer, so it needs to be controlled. The next is body mass index na sinusukat sa pamamagitan ng height and weight natin. Ang normal na BMI ay 18 to 24. Kapag 25 to 29 ang BMI natin, we are considered overweight. Kapag 30 and above, then that is called obesity. So we need to maintain a good weight or an ideal BMI. Ang susunod ay ang blood glucose test or tinatawag natin na fasting blood glucose na importante kapag tayo ay may family history ng diabetes, kung tayo ay overweight at tayo ay may hypertension. Okay, so ang normal na FBS ay 99 milligrams per DL or mas mababa. At kung ang FBS natin ay 100 to 125, then it is considered pre-diabetes. If our FBS is 126 and higher, then it is considered diabetes. And we have to get treated. The next test is the hemoglobin test. This test shows us kung anemic tayo o hindi. So, importante ito especially doon sa mga women na malakas ang blood flow during menstruation. And of course, this is a routine test sa mga buntis at nagpapasuso na mga nanay. And it is important to take iron and folic acid before and during pregnancy to have a healthy pregnancy. Yung dental checkup is next. This is not our priority as Filipinos, but we need to give it importance. Even if wala tayong toothache, wala tayong tooth decay, let us have a dental cleaning and check-up kahit na once a year if we cannot make it twice a year. So, ang susunod ay yung breast cancer screening. Alam natin na yung breast cancer ay ang number 1 cancer sa buong Pilipinas. At bawat isang babae na meron ng menstruation, kailangan marunong ng self-breast examination. Dito sa breast examination, makakapa natin kung merong bagong tumubo o meron tayong bagong nakakapa na bukol o cyst at tayo yung makakadetect nito at may papacheck up natin kaagad. Pero pag tumuntong na tayo ng 45 to 54 years old, kailangan ay magpa-mammogram na tayo. Don't worry, hindi siya masakit, uncomfortable lang. Pero ang kahalagahan nito ay nadidetect nito ang breast cancer kahit na hindi pa natin nakakapa ng ating mga kamay o ng kamay ng mga doktor. So, importante yung cervical cancer screening dahil number 2 na cancer ng mga babae dito sa Pilipinas ang cervical cancer. And kailangan yung mga babae na 21 and above ay magpapa-pap smear every 3 years. Kung hindi naman, kung merong available na pap smear plus HPV test, pwedeng every 5 years na lang. Pero mas mahalaga dyan ay maka-avail tayo ng HPV vaccine para sa mga bata na 11 years old hanggang 26 years old. Ito ay makakapag-prevent ng cervical cancer dahil itong HPV or human papilloma virus ay isa sa mga nagkokos ng cervical cancer. So, punta naman tayo sa vision and hearing check. Kailangan pagka tumungtong na ng 40 years old, tayo mga babae, ay magkakaroon na tayo ng presbyopia, na malabo na yung paningin natin sa malapit. So, pwede na tayong magpasukat ng reading glasses. At kung 60 years old and above, meron tayong mga risk na magkaroon ng glaucoma, which may lead to blindness. So, importante yung vision and yung hearing check for those who are older na experiencing difficulty of hearing. And it is for our safety. Yun namang lipid profile, kailangan natin yan also when we are age 40 and above, especially when we have a history of diabetes, hypertension, obesity, no, dahil itong mga factors na nagsasama-sama para mag-contribute sa stroke or sa heart attack. So, normal cholesterol dapat below 200 and above 60 yung good cholesterol, and below 100 yung LDL or bad cholesterol, at below 150 naman yung triglycerides. Yung bone density screening, it's for those women mga 65 years old and older to detect osteoporosis. But more than all these tests, more than any checkups or screenings, these 7 pillars of self-care will help us have a long life, a good quality of life, and enjoy life to the fullest. So, first pillar is knowledge and health literacy. We need to study and learn, listen, read, and watch about health and diseases and about self-care. It is important for us to know where we can get truthful and scientific health information. Hindi lahat ng nababasa natin sa Facebook, naririnig sa YouTube o iba pang social media at internet websites ay totoo at kailangan nating paniwalaan. Let us choose yung mga sites na magpo-provide sa atin ng useful and studied na health information, katulad halimbawa ng website or Facebook page ng Department of Health. Pangalawang pillar ay yung well-being, mental well-being or emotional resilience. It's the ability to be able to recover or bounce back from the challenges of life, like sickness, loss of a loved ones, loss of a job, and other stresses. It is important for us to feel that we have a purpose in life and that we belong to a group, a community, or a family, and also that we are able to choose our course of action regarding our health, our mental well-being, and other decisions in life. Next, pillar number 3 is physical activity. Let us move our bodies, let us be active, and let us have 30 minutes of exercise for 5 days a week, or a total of 150 minutes a week, as recommended by the World Health Organization. This is not just for our physical body, it's also good for our mental health, it's also good for our sleep, for our digestion, for our immune system, and all systems of the body. Pillar number 4 is healthy eating. We are advised to limit eating simple sugars, yung matatamis, yung sobrang maalat, yung sobrang matataba at mamantika, and of course, yung mga processed foods. Okay? To achieve a healthy weight and have an active life, let us eat more fruits and vegetables, whole grains, seeds, and nuts. Pillar number 5 is risk avoidance. When we know that something is dangerous or not safe or is harmful to our body, we need to avoid this. For example, we know that COVID is not good, is life-threatening. We know that polio, tetanus, and TB are harmful. So we need to have immunization. We know that it's important to wear our seat belts, to wear our helmets. So that's also part of risk avoidance. We know that drinking and smoking is bad for our health. Then we need to quit smoking or avoid starting. When we know that we can get sexually transmitted diseases, then we will practice safe sex. Number 6 pillar is good hygiene. We have learned this during the pandemic, the importance of always washing our hands, keeping our hands away from our faces, drinking clean water, proper waste disposal, and proper brushing and flossing of teeth. We also can still wear masks, especially when we are in crowded places, and the more when we have symptoms of cough, colds, and sore throat, so that we can protect not just ourselves but also others from acquiring respiratory diseases. Number 7 pillar of self-care is the rational use of products and services. We need to know the home remedies for different illnesses and first aid. And then if the home remedies do not work, we need to know what over-the-counter medications to use. And also when we are given prescriptions, especially of antibiotics, we need to follow the instructions and complete the dosage, the number of days that we need to take that antibiotic. More importantly, we need to know when to consult a doctor or go to the hospital, and we do not have to wait until our symptoms are worse. So self-care means giving yourself permission to pause. Pause to rest, pause to think, pause to relax, and pause to take care of ourselves in spite of the busy schedules and the pressures that we have. So in summary, as women in different stages in our lives, performing many different roles, we can take responsibility for our own health by taking time for self-care, checkups, and screenings, enabling us to be that Wonder Woman that the people around us need us to be. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deiro, sa napaka-komprehensibong pagpapaliwanag ng 7 pillars of self-care. Naku, Mami, itong i-share sa atin ni Dr. Deiro, talaga namang napakagandang eye-opener sa lahat sa atin.
Yes.
Kasi yung iba akala it's all about exercise, it's all about diet, pero marami pa palang dapat i-consider when you are talking about self-care. No? Di ba, Mami?
Maganda nga yung kanyang senior sa atin. Parang oo nga, parang minsan we take ourselves for granted. So ito kanyang sinabi ay nagpamulat sa atin na mas marami pala tayong dapat gawin para sa ating ikabubuti bilang isang tao.
Yes. Kaya kailangan tayo, yung mental health din pala, ibig sabihin ng intellectual health pala, yung bang nag-aaral tayo, kahit nasa bahay tayo, pwede tayo mag-aral, di ba?
Ito.
There are different forms of learning naman eh. Hindi kailangan mag-enroll
Yes.
isang universidad, no? Para makapag-aral lang. Maraming ways to learn. Ayan, so Mami, take note of that at sa lahat ng ating mga kababaihan na nanonood ng ating episode. Thank you, Dr. Dero. Ayan. At tatagdagan natin ang kwentuhan, Mami.
Yes.
At alam mo, isa sa mga favorite topics ko, Mami, yung mga stress relieving hobbies. Kasi alam naman natin ang buhay talaga ay sadyang maraming stress, no? Marami ang problema, challenges, maraming pinagdadaanan ng bawat isa, iba't ibang klaseng pinagdadaanan. At pero lagi nating binabanggit sa ating mga episodes na life must go on kahit may mga
Yes.
problema. Dahil
Mm.
syempre, maging maligaya din tayo kahit may pinagdadaanan tayo. At isa sa mga nagpapaligaya sa atin ay yung mga stress relieving hobbies na napipili natin, no? And this episode, kaya namin to sinishare ni Mami Narlene dahil we would like to share our experiences on how these hobbies help us to relieve yung mga stresses namin. Just like the first example here, which is the playing musical instruments or singing. Naku, Mami Narlene, I think maraming nakaka-relate dito. Kaya naman, if you observe, Mami, na marami ang nagsulputang mga videoke,
Yes.
mga videoke, ang tawag doon? Hubs, no?
Yes,
Na merong mga snacks, na they serve snacks. So that's one way. But playing musical instruments, Mami, ay kung ikaw ay isang musician by heart, no? And interested ka to play any musical instruments like the piano, guitar, violin, whatever. No? Yan po ay makakatulong for your stress. No? Dahil iba talaga yung binibigay ng musika. Alam mo, Mami, sabi nga po sa ating source that playing a musical instruments ay nakakatulong ma-develop ang ating physical health, emotional
Yes.
well-being, and brings out your creative side. Oo nga naman, no? Kasi, di ba, syempre, music is it's an art, di ba? Ayan.
Yes.
Mami, kung ayaw mo naman ng musical instruments, you can create music using your voice ng Mami Narlene, no? Singing is happy hormones. Kaya pala pag kumakanta ako, Mami, sobra akong maligaya. Kasi I am choir member sa simbahan. And it improves your mood. Lalo na kung yung kinakanta mo is something that touches your heart and relieves your your worries and anxiety. Lalo na kung ito yung mga spiritual songs. Makakatulong talaga siya. Ayan. So, Mami, play your favorite musical instrument or sing. Ayan.
Hindi baling sintonado, basta kumanta. Diba?
Yes, Mami. Okay. And what's next, Mami?
Okay. Another one, stress relieving hobbies. No? Journal writing. Writing can be therapeutic and a great release for all your mental worries. It will help you process your emotions and thoughts. Grab a notebook or make one which you can make it personalized by labeling your name. Start scribbling and write whatever comes into your mind. Ako, Mami, lagi ko may dalang notebook sa bag. Kasi minsan, habang naghihintay, ewan ko, kung meron akong nakita na maganda, lalagyan ko lang ng konting mga adjectives, And then sometimes, nagsusulat ako ng gusto kong sabihin, gusto kong gawin, yan. Kasi pag nagsusulat ka, parang nakakalimutan mo lahat yung problema mo. And then all your emotions, all your thoughts, doon mo nilalagay sa notebook na yon. Kasi minsan, Mami, may taong hindi siya magaling magsalita o magkwento, di ba? Pero pagdating sa pagsusulat, na ibubuhos niya lahat doon ng kanyang saloobin. Kaya, get your notebook. It's time to write down anything under the sun. At makikita mo later, matutuwa ka sa mga sinulat mo, matatawa ka sa mga nakita mo. Kasi, pag wala ka nang ginagawa, pwede mo na siyang balik-balikan. No? So, walang dahilan para ikaw ay magmukmok. So, kung nagmumukmok ka, kumuha ka ng notebook and then start writing your thoughts. Your fears, lalo na yung mga fears mo, isulat mo dyan. And then later on, makikita mo, ay, napakaliit lang pala ng problema ito, di ba? So, mahalaga yung mag-journal writing kayo.
Yes. I agree, no? Yung iba naman kasi, ako, just like me, I do Facebook stories. So, my way of writing, no? Kasi, ang pictures, ano yan importante yan sa ating mga memories, di ba, Mami Narlene? Kaya, thankful ako sa Facebook. Merong My Day. Ayan, kasi sa sobrang busy nating mga moms, lalo na pag working mom, well, journal writing is really good, no? Especially when you have time. But for someone na sobrang busy talaga, I think another alternative is to go digital. Pero make sure that you...
Kasi minsan, Mami Fem, nasa labas ka ng bahay. Pag nasa labas ka ng bahay, wala kang dalang laptop or wala kang Wi-Fi, wala kang signal.
Yeah.
So, you can write your thoughts also.
Yes.
Kahit tickler lang, pwede na kahit tickler. Para bang may maisulat ka lang. Habang, para hindi ka naiinip.
Yeah, pero may Mami, journal apps, Alam mo ba yun? Well, naano na natin yun nasa isang episode natin. Ayan. So, another one. Ito, gustong-gusto dito ng Mami Narlene.
Yes,
And I think we aired some episodes about gardening is life, no? With Mami Elsie Carito.
Yes.
And with Mami Oren, no?
Mami Shoni.
Of course, no? Yung recent natin, no? Yung tungkol sa kanyang vegetable farm. Na mag-hit dun sa Leyte. Sa summer pala, no? It's stress reliever kasi you are dealing with the nature. Especially when you are in the field, no? Iba talaga yung pakiramdam pag nasa nature ka talaga Kahit your own small garden, kahit maliit lang ang espasyo dyan sa inyong bahay, it's a great reliever. Because of the sun. Diba? Lalo na pag sa early morning. Diba? Yan. Okay. So, gardening, kahit maliit ang ating space, is recommended. And another one, Mami.
Okay, yan. Play with puzzles. Akala natin, Mami, mga bata lang ang puzzles, no? Pero yung pala, sa tulad nating may edad na, mahalaga pala rin pala itong gamitin, no? Mental rest doesn't necessarily mean your brain needs to stop mental work. Mental rest is basically doing something mentally engaging but not work-related. Working puzzles builds your mental strength and it also achieves accomplishment because once it's done, you can frame it and hang it on your wall as decorations. Nauso yan, Mami Feb, yung mga malalaking puzzles na iba-ibang mga scenery. Kahit sa school namin, naalala ko doon sa clinic namin sa PUP noon, pag walang masyadong mga batang nagpapa-check up, alam mo yung yung friend ko, yan ang kanya talagang hobby, maggawa ng mga pagdugtong-dugtong ng puzzle. At pag natapos, nakakatuwa talagang frame niya. So ito palang puzzle, hindi lang pambata. So pati tayo, magiging stress reliever natin yan. Kasi wala kang isipin kundi ang hanapin mo ang mga dugtong-dugtong ng bawat puzzle. So, try nga ninyo, bumili kayo ng puzzle. Pero mas maganda, challenging sa tulad natin may edad, yung medyo malalaking puzzle. You don't have to finish that in one sitting. No? Pwede nyo balik-balikan. So, try it.
Oo, Mami, parang may nakita akong ganyan, yung siya, malaki.
Malaki, oo.
At maraming pieces.
Yes.
Oo. Ano yun tingin ko, mas mahirap yun kaysa doon sa yung ginagawa mong diamond painting.
Diamond, syempre, diamond painting. Pero kasi talagang it also teach us to be patient.
Oo nga. So, sometimes kasi when we makakita tayo ng puzzle, parang, ay, naku, ano na lang yan. pang kids lang yan, tulad nung
Kids,
nabanggit.
oo,
Pero
diba?
pala, mayroon palang aral din yan, no, for kids.
Yes, oo.
Oh, ang galing, ano? Kaya naman, mag-puzzle na tayo, Mami, kung may budget din lang
Oo.
at ipa-frame natin.
Oo naman, oo.
Ito, Mami, talagang alam na natin to, no? Pero we would like to emphasize this, na ang drawing po ay isang napakagandang way on how to process emotions and reduce the stress. Marami yung gumagawa niyan, Mami. Yung bang kahit pag malungkot sila, when they draw something, it reflects, no? And sabi nga, nagiging artist ka na tuloy dahil meron kang version ng iyong drawing based dun sa emotions mo. So siguro ako, hindi ako mahilig sa drawing, yung talagang pagdo-drawing. Pero maraming ways naman how to express your emotions, kasi kung ayaw mo ng drawing, another way is yung coloring. So alam mo ba,
Yes,
na marami palang mga adult coloring books na
Yes.
in different designs and patterns. Meron kita akong mga coloring book na yung meron siyang theme, mandala, something. Tinitingnan ko kung bakit. Siguro there is something psychologically na naibibigay yun sa isang tao. Ayan. Kaya naman, kung ayaw nyo naman mag-drawing and coloring, marami naman pong mga ibang art therapy. Diba? Katulad ng puzzle kanina, yung diamond painting.
Yes.
I think diamond painting is good. Ayan. So, drawing and coloring, sige, kung yan ang gusto nyo, why not? And another one, tayo na.
Eto, minsan sinasabi nila, Mami Fem, pag ganito raw ang iyong ginagawa, ikaw ay old maid na or matanda na. Pero yung pala, ito ay mental, that can help release or remove stresses in our life. Knitting is a repetitive motions and is a great stress reliever. Kasi syempre, pag gano'n ka na gano'n, nakakalimutan mo talaga yung mga problema mo. No? Tinitingnan mo kung tama yung ginagawa mo. It reduces nervousness if you feel stressed. Same with crocheting. You can learn from YouTube or from simple design books. This is a healthy hobby and a wonderful way to reduce stress. To reduce stress levels in your life. So, totoo yan, Mami Fem, kasi nag-try ako, hindi naman knitting, pero crocheting, no? Minsan naubos yung oras ko. Yung makita mo, hindi mo na naalala yung mga oras, kalimutan mo yung mga problema mo, at natutuwa ka pag meron kang nakikita ang output. Yan. So, everyone, try knitting. Laro-laro lang. Kahit simpleng headband, yan, sa mga newbies sa knitting, try mo yung headband lang, o kaya pagbili na para mo siya, gawin mo siya parang scarf. Yan.
Yeah. Yes, Mommy, I agree. Well, meron talagang mga tao na ito gusto mo. Meron naman ayaw. Pero nung nag-aaral ako ng crocheting, nung ako elementary, na-enjoy ko siya. Tapos yung nanay ko kasi, yun din ang ginagawa eh. So natuto akong mag-crochet. Ganito pala yan. Yung mga, di ba?
Yes.
Yan. Next is, of course, Mommy, leisure reading. Ayan. Alam mo, Mami, maganda talaga to. You're not reading because of academic purpose, but because of, yung mga readings na gusto mo lang.
Yes, so you just enjoy reading.
Nakakatuwa nga. Ang dami din palang mga kabataan ngayon that they read mga novels. Alam mo yun?
I grew up with that.
Oo, yung iba yung pakiramdam when you are reading something that you really like to read. Diba? Kaya leisure reading is another way. Sabi nga reading can transport you to a different place. A place where you can escape the stress and worries of the real world. Lalo na siguro yung libro ni Harry Potter. Maraming edition, meron kami niyan eh. Kaya maganda, no? Kasi imagination mo ay gumagana. Yan. And mommy, what's next?
Mabalik tayo sa reading, Mami. Ako, gusto ko nun yung Barbara Cartland. Pag gusto ko ng Duke and King and Prince and Princesses, ayan.
Nancy Drew.
Barbara Cartland, aking
Yung ba yun?
sinatsaga ko yan, Mami.
Yung mga Nancy
Yes.
Drew.
Nancy Drew, pag gusto ko naman ng medyo detective na mga kwento-kwento. Tapos
Yes.
Nielsen Boons, kung gusto mo naman ng romance. Ewan ko kung alam pa ng mga bata yung pinagsasasabi natin ngayon.
Ako, naalala ko yung mga yan. Lalo na yung Nancy Drew.
Oo, Nancy Drew. Okay.
Mhm.
Next natin is dancing. Naku, gusto ko yan. That's one of my
Yes.
favorite. Kasi ako hindi magaling kumanta. Dahil pag ako kumanta, biglang ulan. Sabi ko nga, kung merong mga ganyan, kumanta ka, isasayaw ko. No?
Yes.
Dancing is also a way of exercise yan. Just turn up the music and dance to the beat. And this is a free form of exercise and a fun physical activity. If you have been sitting in office for hours, dancing is a good exercise with many health benefits. Lalong-lalo na, Mami, yung mga work from home, lagi din nakaupo yan kahit papano. Pag tayo mo, put on the music and ganyan-ganyan ka, no? Ganyan-ganyan, ganyan-ganyan. Nagagalaw ang buong katawan mo. Talagang,
Yes.
ito walang bayad dyan. Mag-on ka lang ng radyo mo na the beat ang tugtog. Okay, umpisa mo nang sumayaw. So,
Oo, actually sa YouTube.
makakadagdag yan.
Yeah.
Makakadagdag yan sa iyong
Happy
energy.
hormones.
Yeah, mawawalan yung mga problema.
Oo.
At
Saka,
pag
Mami.
pinagpawisan ka pa,
Oo.
babawasan ng iyong mataas na sugar level.
Mhm. Napainom na tuloy ako, mami. At saka, mami, sa YouTube, marami ng mga, collection ng mga
Yes.
dance exercise. So, you can just,
May 20 minutes
imitate.
lang.
oo. Actually, isa na yan sa aking mga hobby because of my affiliation sa isang gym, And maganda ang experience. Okay, so kung ayaw mo ng dancing, pwede naman to, libreng-libre din to.
Yan o.
Running. Run or walking under the sun. Basta, make sure that the sun ay nasa early morning sun para
Yes.
makuha natin yung benefits ng vitamin D. Ayan. So sabi nga, ang running ay maraming benepisyo. At ito nga, bukod sa nabanggit ng Mami Nerlin that you have to sweat out, you need to,
Yes.
another perk is to inhale the fresh air. Ayan. At syempre, since you are inhaling the fresh air and nalilibang ka sa nakikita mo, kasi ang nakikita ko rin dyan, Mami, when you are walking and running, yung mental focus mo nandoon sa ginagawa mo. Ayan. Kaya naman, nalilibang ka. Lalo na pagka-out.
Yes.
Ayan. And another way is,
Okay, next is sports. Playing sports will take your mind off your stress. Basketball, volleyball, badminton, to mention a few. This will also improve your physical health. Okay? So, kahit tayo hindi mga sports enthusiast, meron lang tayong isang halimbawa, gusto mo ng badminton. Kasi ang badminton talaga magagalaw ang katawan mo. Pero ingat din tayo sa badminton kasi minsan may tendency madadapa ka dyan, no? But then, give yourself something na you'll enjoy doing, no? So, may mga babaeng magaling sa volleyball o kaya bowling. So, minsan kasi yun ang problema nating mga kababaihan dahil masyado tayong na-engross sa ating trabaho sa bahay, trabaho sa office, na then neglect natin ang magkaroon ng sports na pwede nating gawing libangan. So, let us try para naman medyo ma-energize din tayo uli at mabawala ang mga cobwebs sa ating mga mind.
yeah, oo, may mga sports kasi na pwede ng yung minimal lang ang ang effort. Actually, alam mo, Mami, yung chess playing,
Yes.
It's a sport, no? Ito na
Mental yan.
Unang-una na rin yung mga gaming, e-sports, e-gaming. I think naging na rin siya, sports siya eh. Yung yung nauuso na ML.
Yeah.
Siya, sports din siya, kaya lang, siguro ang sinasabi din dito na bukod dun sa nakaupo ka, maganda yung sports na talagang gumagalaw din yung katawan mo. Kasi you're hitting two birds, no? Exercise and stress relieving through sports. At ito, Mami, nako, wala na talagang makatanggi dito. Cooking or baking is another way to relieve our stress. Alam mo yung husband ko, sabi ko, kasi ako yung tipo ng taong very simple lang ako sa kitchen. I want some simple recipe. Hindi ako yung laborious na magluluto ako for hours. Hindi ako ganun eh. Siguro dahil sa the way I grew up, no? The very simple lang yung mga dishes na piniprepare ng manay ko. Kasi
so yan.
Ganun kami noon eh. So, yung husband ko naman, dahil ang kanyang background ay yung family niya, especially his dad, ay mahilig magluto ng mga, alam mo yung yung freshly baked breads. No? So, natutunan niya yan during yung kanyang kabataan, na ang pagluluto ay proseso na maganda at yung merong self-gratification at parang gano'n, delayed gratification because of this. Kasi yun ang naibibigay. So sabi ko sa kanya one time, no, nagbe-bake siya, marami siyang binibake. Sabi ko, good ka, na-enjoy mo yung mga ganyan. Parang ang tiyaga mo, no? Kasi sabi niya, nare-relieve ako eh. Nai-relieve yung stress ko pag nagko-cooking. Kasi parang...
Lalo na sa bread making.
Pero kasi ang dating sa akin, pag ganyang laborious, parang stress sa akin yun. Dahil iniisip ko pa lang yung paghuhugas at kung ano-ano, no? Yun. Pero depende talaga sa tao. Siguro, mas relax, mas stress relieving pagkakain na lang ako. Diba?
Gusto ko yung baking. Gusto ko yung baking.
Okay, another one.
Ito. Yung sinasabi mong mga gamings na yan, ano? Maganda rin yan, mga kausapang pantahanan. Pero, kailangan yung sinasabing in moderation. Okay? Playing video games transports you to a new place and allows you to escape reality. This is a relaxing way to ease tensions and distress for both men and women. But make sure you are not playing for long hours since too much video gaming is not good for your health. Ika nga, play in moderation. Kasi mami, femang iba, hindi na tumatayo. Hindi na nakakalimutan ng umihi, nakakalimutan uminom, nakakalimutan kumain. So at the end of the day, nagkakasakit ang mga nakafocus sa gaming. So paminsan-minsan lang dapat ang gaming. Hindi yung talagang from 8 to 5, puro gaming at mapapabayaan ng iba pang activities. We also need to help ourselves kasi mahirap magkasakit. Marami mami femang na-stroke sa hindi pagtatayo na puro naka-gaming lang. So again, we use gaming in moderation. Kumbaga, pantanggal lang ng stress. And after that, stop na, back to your normal activities naman.
Oo, mga 30 minutes siguro. Pwede na yun.
Hindi ako mahilig lang sa gaming, Mami.
Ako din. Wala, hindi, it's not my thing.
Yummy to. Magda-diamond painting na lang kung may output pa ako tapos.
Oo, tama naman. And of course, Mami, ito. Because of social media, because of our magagandang camera, si Mami Narlene nakapunta na ng Europe, ay ginamit niya ang kanyang camera in taking great pictures of yourself, of your family, whatever, and then post it and share it sa social media. Diba? Kasi ang ganda-ganda ng scenery. Kahit hindi, kumbaga mami, na-enjoy ko naman yung mga post mo. Dahil nga...
Saka na rin nakarating, no?
Parang kahit makikita mo lang siya sa picture, parang doon ka na rin eh. Nararamdaman din pala. Ayan. So, photography, you're using your cell phone. And another one, I think this is more a meaningful way to relieve stress.
Volunteering. This is a rewarding and satisfying activity. You tend to share a part of yourself and what you have. Sharing your time with those who need you can greatly improve your personal outlooks and self-esteem. Doing good deeds will help you forget your problems and worries. You get to go home in high spirits because helping others make you feel good about yourself. Reach out to your community that do regular voluntary work. Your involvement will be greatly appreciated. Ito mami sinasabing, huwag ka nang maghintay ng invitasyon. Ikaw mismo ang lumabas and offer yourself. Maraming paraan para makatulong. No? Hindi lang yung pagbibigay ng pera, kundi sharing yourself, sharing your skills, sharing your time, ay malaking bagay yan. Naalala ko, Mami Fen, nung isa kong friend na officer dun sa women's group sa amin sa Leyte. Sabi ko, pagbalik ko at medyo mahaba-habang bakasyon ko, gusto ko mag-share ng skill sa mga kababaihan dyan sa inyo. Pwede kong turuan ng mga gagawin na pwede namang walang makina, pwede naman nakakamayon lang, para naman ma-ripple effect ko ang aking mga alam na gawain. Yan. Imbis magpahinga, naghahanap pa ako ng pwedeng i-share ng aking expertise.
Yes, kaya naman, kung meron kang mga talent, kung ano man talento ang meron ka, ipahagi natin yan by volume.
Yes.
Yun. Kasi alam mo, Mami, when we serve, there's a healing process na nangyayari sa loob ng damdamin mo. No? Because you are exposed to different people and being aware of what's happening to other people, it helps you realize na hindi lang pala ako nag-iisa sa laban ng stress. Marami din palang kapwa natin ang lumalaban para sa stress. Ayan. Yan. And of course, Mami, ito, no, it's another fun activity for you and for your family, which is camping, no? Kasi alam naman natin, pag nag-camping tayo, nasa ibang lugar tayo na maganda, maayos. You can feel the presence of the nature. You can meditate. You can do things within your sa house, no? Like anything that you want to do together with your friends and family. Ayan, so Mami, talaga namang yung 15 suggested ways for stress are very, very affordable. You just have to choose what's best for you. So sabi nga, Mami, you can never escape life's stressors. You just have to deal with it. Of course. Yeah. And you have to find balance in dealing with everything. Yes. And hobbies is used to allow you to make good sense of your time. And rest doesn't necessarily mean doing nothing. No? Rest is being able to do something new or interesting while being productive. Ayan, Mami. Thank you so much again, Dr. Dero, for the 7 pillars of good health, of self-care.
May add ko lang, Mami Fem. May add ko lang din. If you feel you can't manage your stress, don't hesitate to look and converse with a therapist. They can help you plan for a personalized stress management plan, one that incorporates stress-relieving hobbies that suits you best. So, mga kausapang pantahanan, mga kakapap ko kababaihan, let us enjoy life to the fullest and put rainbows in our life. Our happiness and contentment will be achieved if we allow ourselves to love ourselves first. Diba, Mami Fem?
Yes. And thank you for that parting message to all our katahanans. At it's about time to say goodbye na Mami Narlene. Ito po si Mami Fem.
Si Mami Narlene. And please, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Usapang Pantahanan. And if it is not asking too much, please include Lali's project. And we hope to share our part, ourselves to everyone. Happy Women's Month! Lahat ng mga kababaihan at kabaro. Mami Tem,
Yes.
Happy Women's Month!
Bye.
Goodbye and God bless everyone.
Ito muli si Mami Fem.
Si Mami Narlene,
Dito
Dito
lamang
lang sa
sa Usapang
Usapang
Pantahanan.
Pantahanan.
Yay! Have a nice
Yay.
weekend, everyone.
Bye-bye!